Welcome to another edition of the Hoop Scoop. I'm Jared Johnson. I'm joined by the mighty Joe Yeager. Well, Texas Tech wrapped one of its best regular seasons in the program's history. Now they have the Big 12 tournament and, of course, the NCAA tournament. We're going to set the NCAA tournament aside for right now and just look at the Big 12 tournament. The Red Raiders are the number 2 seed. They got a double bye, and looks like they're going to play in the first round, or not the first round, their first game, 6 p.m. Thursday night against either Kansas State or Baylor, and that's two, of course, familiar foes for Coach Grant McCasland. But, Joe, what do you think about Texas Tech's situation as they enter the Big 12 tournament?
Well, I mean, they're going to be very rested. Seems that they're about as healthy as they've been since early in the season. You know, Darian Williams, of course, has been fighting an ankle pretty much the entire season. He's not 100% right now, as you mentioned on the site. But still, I mean, everybody this time of year is banged up, they're sick, they've got issues. Texas Tech is going to be about as good a position in that regard as you can hope for at this point. As I said, they're going to be rested as well. The team, whatever team they play, is going to be a team that is already played a game or two. It's K-State. It'll be 2 games. Baylor, 1 game. So, you know, you've got that going on. They're not going to come in as well rested as Texas Tech is. And so there should be an advantage there. Tech has beaten both of those teams earlier in the year, played them once, beat K-State by 4 on the road, Baylor by 14 here in Lubbock. You know, you got to like Texas Tech's odds. I guess the question that everybody has is, do you want the team to win and win? The whole fatigue situation, you rest guys, is it better to do that versus to win out and then sort of maybe not be quite as well rested going into the NCAA tournament? But that's a whole other issue.
I've gone back and forth on that. Philosophically, I've been like, does the conference tournament really matter when you're a legit contender for the NCAA tournament? Mm-hmm. And I've been, you know, I'd rather them just lose and get rested, like the 2019 team.
Yeah.
Even talked with Matt Mooney recently about that. Now, going the other way, Tech's never won the Big 12 tournament. And I feel like they have a legit shot. I feel like they could win. I mean, the other teams, Iowa State will have a pretty good home crowd there, up there in Kansas City. But Houston, I mean, you won't have to battle like, say, playing Kansas in the championship game for that banner. So, and they're young. These kids are young. Come on. But I will say this. I talked with Chance McMillan yesterday during media availability, and he did say he felt the difference with the 20-game Big 12 schedule. And it was a big deal. Like, he didn't shy away from that. He said, yeah, adding those 2 extra games and with almost like no bye, all that, the team felt it, and he feels it. But JT told me he's good to go. He's healthy, like you mentioned. Castle said Darian, he's not 100%. Nobody's really 100% at this point, but his ankle injury shouldn't hold him back from playing any playing time. So my thought is, why not go ahead and go win the thing? You know, I've come full circle on my thought process of that.
Yeah, it's apples, oranges, candy and nuts. Who knows?
Right.
You can just go either way with it. There's probably no real right answer to it. But I will say this: I think if you win 1 game, you probably get a number 2 seed in the NCAA tournament.
Really?
It probably isn't going to appreciably affect your odds of going on a long run. 2, 3 seed, they're both great seeds. And I think there's a little bit of a prestige and a historic thing. Texas Tech has never been a number 2 seed. Best ever was a number 3 back in 2019.
Right.
It would be kind of cool just to see him on the 2 line, you know. So there's definitely a part of me that would like to see him at least go ahead and get that first win, and then, you know, just see what happens.
We're filling this before the K-State Baylor game. Is there a team which team would you rather face?
Baylor.
Baylor?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're not as much of a power team as K-State. K-State has got 3 legitimate bigs inside, and they can give you some trouble in the paint. Baylor just has more Chad O'Meara. They lost Josh Ojanua early in the season, so they're that team. Saturday.
We are Brooks and Duns here at the USA. Also reminds me, watch party, Selection Sunday watch party here at the USA on Sunday. So, Monty Joe, great stuff from you as always. Thank y'all for watching, and until next time.